Hi guys, so welcome back to the channel. It's been some time, I have not issued any videos, and the subject of today is gonna be using audios, sounds to induce lucid dreams, astral projections, or as I like to call it, the shifts. Why using audios? I'm not really much into using binaural beats or stuff like that because there will be kind of a disturbance. Imagine you have shifted already and you are in a beautiful experience in a lucid dream or out of body experience, and you are talking to, I don't know, to somebody interesting, etc. And the subject is interesting. You have to listen carefully, or maybe you are attending an orchestra, and at the same time, the earphones that you have put inside your ears will let the music or the binaural beats penetrate your dreamscape, and it will be, just in French we call it cacophony. Too many things at the same time. It's quite annoying. So I'm not into binaural beats. How the subject started? It's sometime I get students, and in particular I've got one new student from Mexico, Joe, and Joe has difficulties with. We all have these difficulties to wake up in the middle of the night and start to perform an action. Why? Because we have spent, if you are a 30-year-old, you have spent 30 years, maybe out of 30, 25 years of being a little bit more conscious than 5-year-old. But basically, you are training yourself of waking up and doing nothing. It's not a training per se, but it's a habit that you have taken for the past 25 years. So when you begin to practice the shift into lucid dreams and out of body experiences, you will be required to perform actions in the middle of the night. The difficulty comes from there, from the habit of doing nothing. And all of a sudden now you attend one of my trainings and I tell you, okay, you wake up middle of the night, you have to do something. So for some guys it's quite fast. I tell you what to do and you wake up middle of the night and you start doing it. For some guys it requires a little bit of habituation. Another issue, of course, is do not forget to work on your dream recalls, because even if you have a successful shift, if you can't remember it, you see what I mean. So work with your diaries, etc. Record your dreams. On the channel we have a few videos in regard to that. So once your dream recall is good, you will start to perform actions, perform techniques. And if you are in difficulty to perform techniques, let's use the self-made audio. I'm gonna create some audios for you guys. So how the audios are made and what is the purpose? Some audios will be short and you can play them on a repetition mode, and some audios which could be, let's say, an audio of 20 minutes, and the beginning of the audio could be silence, and the last 1 minute will be something like, Joe, wake up. Joe, wake up. Time to perform techniques. And then that's the end of the audio file. So after that, the audio file will restart with another silence of 19 minutes, and then it will start again. Hopefully, by this time, you already woke up, performed the techniques, and then the file stopped saying anything, started with a new file with a silence. But because, so you don't have to move, you just heard the file and heard the sound in the middle of the night, woke up, and the file and the sound tells you what you have to do, so you don't have problem with remembering what you have to do, and hopefully you have a shift, and there is a silence of the repetition, and you don't have to do That's my cat. And you don't have to do anything. You're gonna be prompted once again and again and again every 20 minutes. So that's one scenario. Another scenario could be, I can make one sound, one piece of sound that is lasting, let's say, for 6 hours or 7 hours or 8 hours. So one variation could be, after say 1 hour and a half of silence, there is again wake up Joe, perform techniques, and the sound is talking to you only for 20 seconds, because you want to use the precious time upon awakening immediately to start practicing the techniques. And then silence again for 1 hour and a half. So we are playing at the beginning of the night with longer sleeping cycles that last roughly 1 hour and a half. And then let's say after 6 hours, so we have done 1 hour and a half, 3 hours, 4 hours and a half, 6 hours. So we have done 4 wakings with full cycle, so 1 hour and a half. Usually the body starts to reduce the cycles and do more REM sleep. So then we will not wake you up every 1 hour and a half, but maybe 45 minutes and then 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes again, you see. But each time with big silences in the middle, nothing will disturb you. That will be like custom-made alarm clock with a sound, etc. With a sound, with a prompt to action for you. We could include maybe in the middle of the night, at the beginning of the files, maybe some meditation music. So during the meditation, what you can do is more of prepare the night, not to go to meditation and forget everything, but maybe you reassert your intent to practice during the night. And you remind yourself which kind of techniques you're gonna use. Is it visual techniques based on touch, based on movement, teleportation, etc. So, okay, so you prepare the night a little bit like this. Maybe you have been too busy at work, so maybe the file will be with 20 minutes nice music, sounds of the forest, etc. But not middle of the night. In the middle of the night will be wake up Maria, wake up Joe, or wake up my apprentice, so I don't say your name, so the file will be for everyone. Or you can make your own file, yeah. So you can use the files that I'm gonna produce, or you make your own files. And one more thing, so the cycles, the sleeping cycles at the beginning of the night vary from one person to another. Some guys have a full cycle of 1 hour 20, some 1 hour 30, and some can go to 1 hour 40. So that makes a little bit of a difference. How to know your sleeping cycle? Very easy. You wake up middle of the night, look at the time, fall asleep, look at the time again, fall asleep, look at the time, and in the morning you will see the time differences. You can repeat this for 2-3 days, and after 3, 4, 5 days, you will definitely know how long is your cycle. Of course, sometimes you will have difficulty to fall asleep. It will take 5 minutes. Roughly, you can remember that you took maybe 1 or 2 minutes to fall asleep. But we will not play with plus minus 1 minute. It's not a big deal of making an error of 1-2 minutes. But 10 minutes, yes, because if you have your cycle is 1 hour and a half, and maybe the end of your cycle is REM sleep is 10 minutes, so we don't want to make an error by 10 minutes. So hence, maybe I produce 3 different files with beginning of the night where the cycles are 1 hour 20, 1 hour 30, 1 hour 40, and then you choose the one that you like. Okay. And for the second part of the night, it will be maybe every 20 minutes, and then every 15 minutes, every 10 minutes, why not every 5 minutes, right at the end, when you're reaching the morning and you already slept for 8-9 hours, you don't need to go to deep sleep. You wake up, you have a dream. You wake up, you have a dream. So you are coming out and going back. Yes, my cat, Popo. His name is Popo. So you wake up from the dream, go back to the dream, wake up from the dream, go back to the dream. So the cycles are much more shorter. Okay, so with everything that I said, you can produce your own alarms with your own voice if you are proficient with some softwares, or be my guest. I will produce some. I will try to make it as beautiful and as nice as possible. Make some comments downstairs if you have some other ideas or other needs. So I will read your comments and adapt. Also, there will be a link downstairs from where you can access my website, on which I will detail all the different tracks. So that page that will be linked on all the tracks, you just go there. It will be like your menu. So you go to that menu and you choose what you want to do for tonight, or later at the beginning of the night, or later in the middle of the night, or towards the morning. So it will be easier to see, rather than searching in YouTube or which video I'm gonna do. Okay, so visit the website. Of course, if you are really serious with shifting, you can join my courses. I have a video course that is only $100 and you are set. There is everything in it. And if you like to have unlimited classes, you can go for the unlimited package. It's not that costly, knowing that you're gonna see me forever, as many times as you want, as compared to a course where you have to fly there, you have to rent a hotel, etc. All these costs, and some workshops cost more than $1,000 or $2,000. Here you have unlimited package, unlimited support from me. So it's quite an. I think I'm the only guy in the world who is doing that. So see you in the course, and keep in touch for the upcoming audio files to help you remember what to do in the middle of the night, and to help you to increase the frequencies of your shifts into lucid dreams and astral projections. Yuri Zaritsky signing out. Lucidity for all. I don't tell you goodbye. See you soon.